What's up? And welcome back to Twisted Metal Small Brawl. I still got the ripped up throat, but we are continuing. And hopefully it will go well. Let's go with... I like Slam. Am I going to pick Slam? I'm going to pick Warthog. Since we played Outlaw not too long ago. And, you know, they're kind of on the same vein, to be real with you. Warthog, this little GI is tired of being picked on by Calypso. He's decided he's had enough. If it's a war Calypso wants, it's a war Calypso it's a war he's gonna get. Alright, let's go. Playground Peril. And we fast forward through these loading screens because they take a long time. Believe me, they do. Alright. Oh, he moves fast as fuck, boy. Ooh, blew up something. It ain't going too bad so far. Axel's gonna be the first one to die. Yep, there we go. All right, what's my special in this one? All right, we still got the triple missile. Not as homing as I would like them to be, but I will take it. Tap you. Warthog is an actor or a driver that I don't feel stays too consistent between games, but that's fine. They throw in new drivers all the time, like fucking Spectre. Like never the same. Ooh. And then there was one. Mortimer McCain. Alright, so a lot of these matches we're going to be harvesting items because they do persist throughout levels, I have discovered. And I don't know if you've watched any of the previous episodes of this. We've done a lot of them so far. This is, in fact, the 10th, I think, for Small Brawl. And let me tell you, the damage output is not what you want it to be, but it's still fun. Like, it's a fun game. It just kind of is a bit of a slog to get through. That's all. No. Oh, did I get that? I did get that. Beautiful. All right. Cool. Congratulations. We're not saving because we're not worrying about it. Carnival. That corn dog is so gross. But that's pretty real though. If you drop something, clean it up. That's my advice to you. Pretty obvious, but it's like, you know, you can do it now, or you can try and do it later, but you're probably going to forget, and then it's going to get gross. Like, if you haven't pulled out your fridge or your oven, if you can, in a while, and you're putting it off, this is your wake-up call. Don't get you some gray corn dog. It's not like you can fit a fucking corn dog behind most of those. Honestly, you couldn't really drop a corn dog and forget about it if it's from home, because, like, why? Some people, that's just their whole meal is, you know, get a corn dog, so that'd be absurd. Ah! Gotcha! This level reminds me of one in Bully. Near the end of the game where the carnival is. You gotta be nerds killing jocks effectively. Hey, y'all stay stuck together, please. And I apologize, I won't be giving too much commentary going on, but, you know, I'm still here. We're still vibing. That's all this channel is just hanging out with y'all and vibing. Having a good time. Showing you guys stuff that you might not have seen growing up. Or just, if it's something that's piqued your curiosity because you knew that the Twisted Metal show was coming out. And I'll repeat, of course, dialogue that I say in a lot of these videos because, you know, I've noticed that some people will watch one video midway, or sorry, earlier videos, and then skip ones that were in the middle of the series, and then watch a lot on the last ones or so. That one blows my mind. But regardless, yeah, if it's because you're watching for whatever character you're rocking, then here you go. Here's Warthog for you. We're going to war, soldier. I was hoping to push him into the blade, but that's asking too much. Whee! Oh, man. As you can probably figure by now, as I've mentioned in the other ones, we're using cheats because, like I said, we're not here to prove that we have a lot of skill or anything like that. We're here to show the endings and hang out. And let me tell you, I did beat the game without cheats. I did use quick saves and whatnot, but I beat it without cheats on the first playthrough with Sweet Tooth. And fuck, man. Like, this is a game you get for kids when you want them to not do anything else for the week. Like, they will, as long as they have a good sense of adventure and, you know, humility, they're going to be stuck on the fights for a long time. And they'll have a good time. I think a great benefit to Small Brawl is that if you play it, you get to play one of the later editions once you get a little bit older. And, you know, it's your introduction to the series. A lot of people complain about the premise, you know, it's really kid-like and, you know, it's not Twisted Metal. I'm like, yeah, but it's fun. It's the same idea. It's just with toys instead. It may not be as brutal as you want, but, you know, once again, like, someone who's young is going to get this for Christmas or something, or if you're a dad that loves the original series, you're going to get this for your kid, and they're going to be inspired to either play more car combat games or, you know, have a higher expectation for games going forward. Because what it's worth, you know, this is a tough game, but you get a cutscene at the end of it, which is rewarding. And a lot of the times back in the 90s, if you were playing I would kind of classify this as a fighting game. I know it's not like punch, kick, yada, 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 but like what you are doing is you're in an arena with so many people, kind of like Smash Brothers or something. But a fighting game that, you know, very popular in the 90s is, of course, Mortal Kombat, which is where a lot of like design choices go for this series. Mostly the idea that you can win the tournament in the first game as one character and win it in the second game as a different character, and it might have a relating story, but it probably won't because they're kind of in their own universe. Wow, that missed entirely. Okay, so it needs room before it can blast. So, yeah, if you're a kid and you're playing this game and you're thinking you're just beating all the bad guys going on, and then you get to the very end and you get your wish or whatnot. And for the most part, most characters have a good time. Or at least some of them do. Like, Crimson Fury gets a good ending. Spectre gets a good ending. Mortimer gets a good ending. Sweet Tooth definitely gets a good ending. Thumper kinda gets a good... I mean, he gets what he wants. Or they want, because it's two of them. But it's got some drawbacks, obviously. And, you know, that's pretty cool. Interesting. Like, if you're a kid and you haven't played this, but you were a kid, don't you think getting to the end and experiencing this would be, like, mildly transformative, at least? You know, just awakening the idea. It's like, huh. Fight to get a wish granted. That's pretty cool. Instead of, like, Aladdin, where, you know, rub a lamp and you get 3 wishes. Oh, man. Car is so fast. Oh, there we go. That took a second. All right. Oh no. No. I just kind of made it through there. Kind of. I like games that have cutscenes for the victory. It's really nice. Scrolling text is also fine. It's just, you know, cutscene is a lot more involved in the story, I feel. I got some... Oh. I got some power missiles for you. They're blue, too. Come on, now. Oh, no, I missed. I forgot I'm not Thumper right now. He rotates so much. I'm not even holding A. Or, sorry, X. My gamepad's got A for where X is. Most, if you ever emulate games, you'll find a lot of the time gamepad is what you'll be using if you invest in it. And gamepads are usually shaped like Xbox controllers. I specifically went to get one that was PlayStation styled, because I play PlayStation games way more than I play Xbox related games. In fact, I play none, but I have Steam and gamepads are usable on there as well. I played through the entirety of Divinity 1 and most of Divinity 2 with a gamepad. But one of these days, I'll be playing Divinity Original Sin 1 and then 2, because I still haven't beaten it, and I'm curious on the story. I mean, I know the story, actually. I watched a compilation video that had some information on it, but it's the gameplay that really drives it, you know, like pseudo D&D. Here's the thing. The aesthetic, I prefer Divinity 1. Original Sin 1. The gameplay / character customization, I do prefer 2. That's my stance on it. Because, believe me, no one talks about Divinity Original Sin 1. Nobody. Much to my sadness. Because I love it. The humor's great. The style's great. It's great. But I understand having the ability to change your class, quote unquote, as often and frequently as you want, and that they added additional races, and that it has the ability to be 4-player multiplayer. Like, it's got perks to it, and it also has a DM mode. You can play D&D through it if you wanted to. Like, that's all well and good. But it's just sad that no one thinks about the original Sin anymore. So, we'll be playing it. If you're someone who has heard of Divinity Original Sin, you would probably know the company Larian more commonly for Baldur's Gate 3. And if you're interested in Baldur's Gate 3, you've probably heard of some fan talking about Divinity Original Sin 2 at some point. So you may be wondering, like, what's the difference? Why this over this? Yada yada. Without me playing Baldur's Gate 3, I do know that it's based on D&D rule set, and it's not exact, but it is based on it. So you can't go straight from D&D or Baldur's Gate into D&D, but you can get the idea. And with that, you usually can't do too much on the way of like changing classes, I'm pretty sure, which is completely valid and fair. But you don't need to play Divinity Original Sin 1 to play 2. There are some connectors I can say exist, but it takes place several years after the first one, like 1,000 or something. Like, it's crazy. It's probably not 1,000. It feels like 1,000. And they're both really good games. That's the long and short of it. It's just don't sleep on one. And in case you're wondering, Divinity does not start with Divinity Original Sin. It is the prequel, though. It is the first in the timeline, but there were at least 3 other games before Larian started making them. Alright, meet your maker. Let's go. Darkseid, you need all my missiles. Every missile. Darkseid, you are almost done. There we go. Playing beer pong over here with Roman candles. Roman candles are new to this game, and I like them. They're pretty fun. They act like the not fire missiles, the speed missiles in, I think, 3. Which, I'm not a big fan of 3. It's in fact my least favorite out of the whole franchise. But, you know, if you enjoy it, once again, you're welcome to enjoy it. I enjoy 4, another game that's considered one of the worst in the entire series. But I like it. 2 and Black are absolutely good contenders as well, and so is Head On. Head On's got so much going for it, but it's hard. Actually, every game in the franchise feels hard. I grew up with them, but I'm not built for them. Although 4 is probably the easiest one I've played. But maybe that's just because I had such a great time playing it. If you have not seen the Twisted Metal 4 playthrough, I would recommend it. I'll be recording more than just Microblast soon. But they changed most of the roster. The only people that stay the same as far as like originally playable characters is Captain Grimm, I think. Yeah, Captain Grimm. But you can play Sweet Tooth for the code, I believe. But he doesn't get an ending because he's the Calypso of the game. Calypso is also in the game as a playable character, which is the first time and only time in the series, and that's pretty awesome. He drives a nuke truck. Also, Pizza Boy is a character in the game, and he's voiced by the actor that does Sonic in Sonic Adventure, as well as the guy who does Trash Man is Big the Cat, John St. John. So, you know, just saying. I wonder how long the ricochets go until they explode. I would love ricochets to always bounce until they hit somebody. Alright, easy enough. Ugh. Give me that power. More power! All right, Spectre, we gotta take you out, man. Oh no, there we go. I'm packing the heavy artillery. You know, I would love for specifically Warthog in this game if he had a little green army man on his car, like Sarge's Heroes kind of style. I started reading up on army men the other day because I've been playing this, and also because I don't care for shooters. I have played a few in my time, probably not any you've heard of, but Kane and Lynch, that one was really fun. I played a co-op with my best friend at the time, but Sarge's Heroes, because it's the toy aesthetic, is totally one that I would play if I had realized in my youth. It would have trained me, I feel. Another shooter I used to play was Turok Evolution. People talk all day and night about Turok, and they should. It is a good franchise. But I grew up with Turok Evolution on the GameCube, and once again, usually considered one of those trash games, at least compared to the other ones in the franchise, but that is why I promote on this channel. You like what you like when it comes to gaming. Don't let anyone shame you for, picking the quote-unquote inferior product. It's like with movies. I love Adam Sandler movies. I think they're amazing. But most people don't give him the time of day. Unless he comes out with something like Uncut Gems or that new basketball movie that I forgot what it's called. I don't know. But it's only the serious movies that he does that people give a fuck about him on. Even though I love all the comedies, and I haven't even seen any of the quote-unquote good ones that he's made. Come on down the pit, buddy. The water's fine. Oh, I shot it too far away. Well, that'll take care of that. But yeah, my favorite movie is Little Nicky, which is an Adam Sandler movie where he plays the son of the devil. And he's got to save Earth before his brothers, Adrian and Cassius, bring hell on Earth. Because they're trying to dethrone their father. And I think the last time I saw its rating, it was maybe 4 stars or 3 out of 10. And I'm like, that's not fair. Some people just don't like comedies, I guess, or just pure comedy. That being said, there's only 2 Adam Sandler movies I'm not really for. I've seen most of his movies. The first one is Spanglish. I knew he was in it, and I was excited to watch it because he was in it, but the story was not what I was expecting. And you may think I'm going to say Jack and Jill, but no, I actually found Jack and Jill fine. Not great, but it was fine. It was funny. I enjoyed some parts of it. It's... Oh, what's it called? Funny People. It is a good movie, but, it has Adam Sandler in a more cynical role that I don't really enjoy seeing out of him. But that's just personal preference. It's got Seth Rogen in it, though, but if you haven't seen it, the premise is there's a famous comedian who Adam Sandler is playing that I think he has cancer, and so he's kind of wallowing in a pity party anytime he performs and stuff, and his material is suffering for it. But he runs into an up-and-coming comedian, and helps him with his bits and whatnot, because he sees that he's got great talent, or at least it might be the other way around. The new comedian helps him out with his material. Either way, he's on a mission to die, but throughout the movie, about halfway in, he finds out he's not going to die. Oh well. Now you have to suffer the consequences of your actions. Oh. But once again, it's a good movie. It's just not my movie. But I like Seth Rogen. I've mostly seen him in The Interview. I know I need to watch Pineapple Express at some point. That movie has been talked about for years. I need to collect more stuff. Did that hurt him? No, it didn't. It really should have. Come back. It didn't look like he took any damage from that explosion. I don't know if they look like they're fighting each other or if they are fighting each other. But I would like them to be... Yeah, no, he didn't take any damage from that. Fuck. Everything is lies, brother! Everything is lies! I need more missiles. You're never gonna catch me. All right, Shadow, let's go. Your time has come. Can't see shit. Yeah, it doesn't look like you took any damage from that. That should have did a lot. Oh well. We will persevere. Alright, Mortimer, your time has come. Oh, I saved Darkseid for last. That sucks. Oh wait, I need to get those. I need to get those. All right. Yeah. In case you don't know, bosses can totally pick up the healing items and ammo, even though he's got infinite of like all ammo and will blow your asshole open. Blow it sky high, Mr. Frodo. Did good damage there. Now see, that's damage from an explosion. They don't hurt each other. I can tell that now. It's all a facade. I need to collect more ammo. Nothing dies until I get a lot of ammo. Any more things? I know I don't need more than power missiles, but I need more power missiles. Why did it hit the floor? Oh well. Goodbye, Darkseid. No! Don't you do it! Okay. I did it right before it could consider backing up. Are you on top of a power missile? Oh no. Is that a fire missile? Maybe. Nope, ricochet. That's fine. That does good damage. Not when he's shielded. We're almost there to Emerald City. And maybe... Hey! Piecemeal's defeated! Woo! Alright, time to see the new ending for Warthog.
Okay, Calypso. You asked for a war, now you're gonna get it. Surrender or die, little puke. Roger that. Over and out. Take that, Calypso.
Yo, my boy got fucked up. That's okay, though. His ending is very similar to Outlaw for some reason, but it's still pretty fun to see. Calypso did him a bamboozle, and it was great. All right, well, that's been Twisted Metal Small Brawl. Mr. Warthog has been dealt with. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate having you guys here, and we'll be playing more of this pretty soon. My name is Captain Zane, and I thank you for watching Twisted Metal!